Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Sakura Knight 2. Apparently we ended up the last one a little too early, but it's not a problem. Later at night, in a cave deep in the forest. Ah! That was so embarrassing! To be attacked by a mere slime of all things in the middle of the forest! How could I have let such a weak monster get away from me, particularly when I was the one who summoned it? You should have obeyed my every command, and yet... It's no good. I must have looked so idiotic. Did I perform this spell wrong? Is why the slime ignored me? Maybe because he bit my tongue in the middle of my incantation that must have spoiled everything. Oh, what a failure I am to be rescued by two adventurers of all things! It's one of the most Cressida's out there! My Cressida! My sworn enemy! Oh, I fear I shall never live this down. What would she say if she were here now? I vowed that I would carry on her legacy, yet I've done I would make a fool out of myself. This is bad! I need to start getting serious or my plans will never come into fruition. Those two adventurer girls had best watch themselves. They might not know who I am, but in due time all those across the moon will have heard of me. Here my illustrious name will send shivers down the spines of even the strongest swordsman. I'll take up her mantle, and I shall succeed in her place. I have come too far to give up now. I will not delay my plans, not because of a trifle like this. I will succeed. I swear it on the name of my beloved, the great demon queen, Gunhild. Oh man, what a shame. The following day dawns warm and sunny. The four of us wake, eat breakfast, then set off for the local guild, as is our wont. My greaves clink with every footstep and my tail swishes behind me. It's pleasant enough, but I can't tear my mind away from the mysterious woman I met last night. I thought her innocent then, just a victim of a wild slime like me. Now, I'm not so sure. Felicia was right. It was suspicious that she was out in the forest so late at night without a weapon to protect her. Was she up to no good? It's impossible to tell. I'm not the only one lost in thought either. Felicia usually talks 19 to the dozen and strangely silent. Finally! Hopefully you didn't trigger a flag there with that. She's so quiet in fact that Rune shoots her a clueless glance. Don't do it! Well, you tired? Oh my. Are you worried about me, my darling Rune? This is very kind of you. Not worried. Just wondering. Usually you'd always talk, and you never shut up! Did something happen? Rune, despite her spotty grasp of Lemurian, is quite perspective. Maybe she can see more with those large, blue, beautiful eyes of hers that humans can't. Ah, then humans can. I don't know why. I mean, technically, that humans can't. Then humans can. Kind of would bring the same result. Never mind. I'm making up lies by myself as well. Nothing new. As a wolf girl, her senses are particularly sharp. She's not one to be underestimated. I was wondering that too. It took a long time for it to return today last night, Felicia. Estelle saw. She no back for ages. I frightened. So, they were both out at night alone together. Huh? Tart said, glimmer mischievously. I wonder what the pair of you are getting up to. It really is mystery. Why are you blushing? What are you blushing about? What is wrong with you, Estelle? Oh my god. I tense with each peal of laughter that emits from Tart's lips. Well, I'm not as worldly as Tart is. I'm not so very naive that I couldn't understand what she's hinting at. So, she's hinting at something that something that didn't happen. What is wrong with you, girl? She's not being very subtle. I wasn't getting up to anything with Felicia. How dare you? Really? Yes, I feel offended. Tart raises her eyebrow. Then why are the pair of you acting so coy, huh?
We're not. You're just matching things.
But I did not mention you just later ever to the lead last night.
Me either. You gone long time. You and fell. Why? Rune pouts. I thought you liked me. We're already so close.
We cuddle and tease. I like a lot, so why? Why am not enough? Why you cuddle fell too?
I didn't cuddle her. Who would want to cuddle with her? Come on. Nothing of this sort happened. We just went for a walk.
A walk is it? Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
No, that really is what we did. Nothing untoward happened. Right!
What?
Felicia cups her cheek with one hand and expels the soft side into the warm air. How can you say that, Estelle? After all the gasping and moaning I poured witness to, I could hardly call that peachy fair. How dare you!
I knew it! You were getting up to funny business of Felicia in the forest last night, weren't you? Weren't you?
No, I wasn't! I didn't do anything! Felicia, you piece of shit! I glared at that stupid elf. My expression is stricken. Why'd you have to say all that?
Why shouldn't I? It's true, is it not?
It is, but...
So you're moaning the forest last night, were you, Estelle? How droll! I'm very happy that you found an outlet for all pent-up frustration, for I might be a little jealous. Truth be told, I'd love you make moan myself. I might be a culture, but I'm well versed in coaxing sweet words from the lips of humans such as herself.
No! Rune winds her arm around my own and blows at Tart her bushy froze fur. Esti mine, you can't have, neither can Fel. I like Esti more than you.
Is that so, my mind? It would appear that you're quite a popular woman, Estelle. First you studied by searchers with Felicia in the forest last night.
No, I didn't!
And now Rune is clinging to you like a jealous puppy. You rightly have your own harem! Was this your plan long, you coy minx? I might be a devil's girl, but I think you're sneakier than even than I am. I never have expected this from a shy, unassuming girl like you. But they do say it's the quiet ones you should watch out for.
Stop it! You've got the wrong idea! It's true that Felicia heard moan in the forest last night, but it wasn't because of me. We didn't do anything together.
You didn't.
You didn't? You swear, Esti? You not touched that case and lick? No, I didn't! I most certainly didn't! When Felicia and I went for a walk, we ran into a strange woman. She was being dragged by a slime and she was, well, you know, she was enjoying herself, okay? She was crying a lot for... About it's hard to succinctly summarize what exactly that slime was doing to that woman. Let's not do that. Perhaps it's best to skimp on the precise details. I feel embarrassed just recalling all I saw. No, we are skipping because I don't want to have that much editing. Anyway, that one was the one who was moaning, not me. You both jumped to conclusions.
Oh!
Rune's body relaxes.
So nothing happened?
Not between Felicia and I. No! Never! Quite unfortunately, my yacht. Fortunately! Estelle is very cute and I would not be opposed to toying with her. I would! I don't know why. Nah. But also, there was enough time. We had to help this poor woman, you see. She had ulterior motives for so. Felicia briefly explains the events of the last night to Rune and Tart. The pair of them not while they digest this information, their ears twitching in tandem. Now that I think about it, I'm quite surprised that, for example, Rune didn't smell, or still doesn't smell, the dragon on one of them. The writing. I bet you haven't thought of that. Anyway, so you helped her, did you? Yeah, indeed. It is my duty to help people after all. That is what a future queen must do.
That is very noble of you, but this woman sounds rather suspicious.
Why is she in the forest so late? What's she doing? I wanted to know that, but did not get a chance to ask. She refused to respond to my queries. She was in such a hurry to leave, she would not even tell me her name. I did overhear something interesting for...
Like what?
Well, it might have been my imagination, but I'm certain she said that she summoned that slime herself. Being a mage, Tart, how come you could shed some light on this situation? Is it possible to summon monsters out of thin air? Yes. Now that's a tricky question. I have heard tales of powerful mages who can accomplish great feats, such as summoning lightning and controlling the flow of the sea itself. If great mages can perform such feats, summoning monsters should be possible. But to be difficult, only a truly talented mage will be able to perform such an intense involved ritual. Creating inanimate objects from thin air, such as food, is simpler. Inanimate objects are less fiddly, they don't breathe, and they can't think. But monsters are different. They're living creatures, though they are less complex than humans. Sustaining them would require an immense amount of magical energy. Moreover, crafting a living creature from the air is dark magic. Most would consider it taboo. A lot of people would consider taboo also what Felicia is doing on a daily basis to people. So I can't think of many people who would be willingly do such a thing, and there are even fewer who would be capable of it. If this woman you met last night was incapable of fending off a single slime, I doubt she had no of the ability to summon it in the first place. I did consider that, yes, perhaps she was so panicked she was spouting nonsense. But there must be a reason why the number of monsters in the forest has increased lately. Then you suspect this woman? I'm not certain. Surely there's a culprit behind this, but perhaps I'm thinking too hard. I mean, for once. Maybe you've been working too much, Felicia. You need to take a break. Oh no, I could not do it. Not when there is work to be done. Alex is relying on us. We cannot slack off on our duties now. We must all keep doing our best. That's right. I still need to become a knight my mother can be proud of. Something like this. My, aren't you too serious? That's not much fun. Tart sighs. I might find but it muses up my hair. I don't want to chip a nail either. I would far rather play with pretty girls than fight ugly monsters. I wonder what the woman you met last night looked like. She sounds like my type. I wish I could have seen her too. I would have interrogated her long and hard until she cried out and begged for mercy. Shy, innocent girls like Estelle are well and good, but it has been quite a while since last I was able to torment a nice yellow princess. Rune should start truly with relieving. Her sharp teeth glinting in the sun. You so base, Tart. You only think of loot things. And you don't. Not like you do. I know how to focus. We have job to do. I work hard, but you never serious. Always playing around. The bush pervert. Oh, no, who taught you a big word like that? I know lots of big words. I'm smarter than you think. No complaining. We keep working. Protect the forest. Help Bestie. What a goody two shoes you are. I know our shoes. I know. It was a figure of speech. I thought you'd understand that, being so very smart. Rune bristled this offhand remark. She got her pose aloft, close bird and hitches. I'm smart. You know it's back. Take it back. Tart pretends to ponder for a moment, stopping her index finger against her lower lip as she does so before. Nope, I don't think I will. If you were half as smart as you claim, Rune, you wouldn't be so fast to return to violence, and you never have been tricked to begin with. At the end of the day, all these people have to protest their supposed intelligence. That serves to prove how very self-conscious you are, and yeah, I mean that's actually true. Why you? Where does it? Yeah! Hey, wait, Rune! I cry at my wolf-girl companion, but to no avail. She's already launched herself at Tart. Here we go again. Also, this one is reused from first Sakura Knight. I know, because I actually was updating playlists at night, and I saw that it was the last video from the first Sakura Knight was this picture. I think I used it, or maybe it wasn't last. I don't know. Whatever. But it was there. Anyway, Rune grabs hold of Tart's lilac ponytail and gives it a sharp tug. Her free paw, meanwhile, reaches for Tart's face, but Tart is too quick for her. No, I don't think so. Tart stops Rune's paw before it can scratch her cheek. She grips it tightly, then twists it so Rune whimpers.
It's rude to scratch lady's face, you know how. Did your barbarian mother teach you better?
Oh. That's going too far.
My mother was not a barbarian. She... well-bred lady, more of a lady than you. She can't have been much of a lady if she raised you. You're a menace. You need to be put down for the good of society. I know menace. You're the bad one. Wicked. Evil. How dare you?
Rune continues to tug at Tart's hair, while Tart attempts to throw her off. Their bodies are knocked intimately. Tart's having chest is pushed up flush against Rune's, their cheeks spotted pink from exhaustion. If it weren't for the murderous look in Rune's eyes, one may be forgiven for supposing them a pair of over-eager lovers. No. I can't! Okay, I don't know those noises. How do... whatever. Rune gives Tart's lilac locks a yank sharp enough that Tart almost pitches forwards, tears burning in her eyes.
Oh, hey, watch it!
Tart recalls, or at least she tries to. She can't get very far, since Rune's claws are still buried in her hair.
Don't pull hair! My hair is my brightest joy!
I do what I want. You deserve. I hate you.
Well, if you're going to be like that, I won't hold back. I can give just as good as I get, and I still have credit for trying to throw me back then.
And don't forgive for letting me get caught by plant.
Letting you, huh? That was your own fault for being so slow and clumsy. Don't blame me for your own decreases.
I don't know what that means, but I know hate. You shut up.
No, you.
No, you, the strongest retort. Their tussle is so violent, Rune's shirt is starting to slip down her chest. Uh-oh, stop it! I'm afraid if this doesn't stop soon, Rune will end up flushing the whole street. But she's so smart, she doesn't seem to care. Tart, for her part... Why won't you interfere then? I don't get it. Tart, for her part, is similarly rumpled. She's lost more than a few of her precious lilac hairs, and her cheeks are burning bright red. Being a mage, Tart is used to physical altercations. It is taking her every ounce of stamina to remain upright. Sweat is bedding on the inside of her thighs, and her breathing is rocked. I know Tart and Rune are sore enemies determined to bring about one another's destruction, but there is something oddly lewd about this. Is there now? I'm starting to feel like a voyeur. I don't look, but I can't tear my eyes away. And I'm not the only one. But at this point, quite a crowd has started to form around the bickering animal girls. Hello over there! It's a gunfight, literal gunfight! Those two girls sure okay, get it? They're getting flushed and sweaty.
My goodness! I can't help but feel jealous. I wish I had that much stamina. Oh, so much well for such frolicking.
So, who do you think will win? I'm getting on the wolf girl myself. Nah man, the wolf girl has a lot of spine, but the carrier looks like Davey's type. I bet she'll pull something out the back at the last minute. Why don't we take bets? I place on bronze coin on the wolf girl. Then I'll cast the vote for good girl. I don't care who wins, I just want to see them shred one another's clothes to ribbons.
Oh, how shameless can men be? Don't just stand there copying. Such behavior should hardly be ever venerated. Yeah, I quite agree. It's like I find these bickering and muscular cute or anything. And I'm certain not looking for the card girl.
Ah, she's we're the center of attention. Again! As a shy girl, I really should have fought twice before assembling a party of weirdos like this. I should have known this would happen. I hope all these watchful eyes and curious whisperers will bring Rune and Tart back to reality, but... You have to interfere, girl! How are you supposed to be called to... She wants to become a super well-known knight and will never... or at least being a knight recognized by her mother, but... She can't even step into a situation like this. It's ridiculous. They are so caught up in one another, I don't think they even notice the buzz around them. They're lost in their own little world. I'm afraid they're not going to stop until one or both of them is dead. Alright, go for it, little guy. Go for her eyes. Fight back, you cute kitty. Bite her ears. Gnaw her tail. Pull off her throat. I massage my temple with my fingertips. I think I feel the beginnings of a headache. Will those two ever be able to get along? And we don't know. Did someone step in or something? No, we don't know. Probably not. Greetings, adventurers. It is always pleasant to see you for all the... Alec looks between Rune and Tart, her brow furrowed. You two girls haven't been fighting yet, have you? Yes, they have. Fight? As if I would. I'm far too civilized for that. Yeah. Tart tries to shrug off Alex's question, but she's not entirely successful. For she and Rune finally stop bickering, the fallout from their little debate is plainly apparent. Rune's cheek is scratched, and the ends of her skirt look a little more ragged than per usual. As for Tart, meanwhile, well, she's missing a few hunks of hair, and the beginning of a blue-black bruise can be seen on her cheek. How her cheek got bruised exactly, I'm not sure. Maybe Rune bit it during their scrap. I'm glad neither of them drew blood at the very least, but they really were going at it. I was starting to worry that they'd be arrested for disturbing the peace. Fortunately, things didn't get that out of hand. Felicia was able to diffuse the tension by stripping off her plate armor as she's wants to doing. That took the wind out of their sails. But it also invited more groping, pointing onlookers. And you, of course, did not do anything, of course. Why am I not surprised? The day's only just begun and I really feel exhausted. Alex doesn't look at all convinced by Tart's rebuttal, but she lets the matter slide. Well, in any event, I'm glad you guys decided to put in an appearance today. There's a task I would like to assign to you. Task? Felicia stands to attention. Smiling brightly, she says. Please, my good lady, let us know what it is that must be done. We'll do everything within our power to help you. Yes, I thought you might say that. For I haven't told you what the task is just yet. Do you not wish to know that much before offering your services? My lady. She's like, we accept. Okay, the task is to... I don't know. Something disgusting. Dive into mood. Felicia, I mean, there are mood buffs, so I guess that wouldn't work. Anyway, Felicia takes Alex's hand in her own and kneels on the ground, one hand holding his her breastplate. Felicia, you are so weird. Do not ask such questions. You should know by now that there is no quest I will not accept, no matter how great nor how small. Yeah, she's like that. The rest of the team know. As a future queen, this might need to protect people. I would lay my very life down if I need to ensure the continued peace of this land. I swear by my family's good name that I would rather die than disappoint you. Okay. My goodness, you're always so passionate. I should have expected as much. Alex yields, amused at Felicia's show of chivalry. The other adventurers already stood in the guild, meanwhile look less impressed. Yeah, if I tried to flirt with Alex, that basically she'd laugh in my face. Where does this elf girl get off? She's pretty, to be sure. But that idea of hers, it's a total turn off. Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't think much of her swinging a sword around or wearing armor. It's such a waste of her good looks. But the character ruins everything, anyway. She's made the rest of us look bad. I can't bear. I want Alex to smile at me like that too. Maybe I would deign to offer you a smile to a gentleman if you were half as gallant as Felicia is. Now, she knows how to dress a woman. Well, of course she does. She's a woman, even if she doesn't always act like it. Most of the times. She was brought up in a palace, and she must have had loads of servants. I bet she had tutors too. They probably told her how to do all posh and fancy. She's got an unfair advantage. Yeah, indeed. Perhaps you're right. Felicia rises to her feet, her expression troubled, and brushes a few strands of hair behind her shoulders. As a princess, I have been afforded opportunities many have not. Perhaps it is unfair of me, then, to speak of fighting for the sake of the common man. You say that, but it's not exactly true. I would say it's fine. I mean, you use whatever you have in your arsenal, sorts of. Yes, I do not know much of the ways of peasantry, but I'm trying to learn. I do not wish to upstage any of you good sirs. I'm merely doing what I think is right, for the sake of Lemuria's future. Gee. When danger sighs and holds heart. This is why I can't stand you, you're so damn pure-hearted. Oh, that's bullshit! It's hard to hate you, that's also bullshit. She's a pain, but she's at least easy on the eyes. The guild's been a whole bunch liver since she came here, and her friends too. I concur. These little girls have no real place in this guild, but they're putting in good work. We can't let them get the better parts. Let's keep working hard. Right. It seems the morale of my men is at an all-time high. I must take advantage of that later. There are many quests that need accepting. And on that note, I will return to our earlier conversation. Ahem! As you guys should know, the forest has been overrun with monsters as of late. Early this morning, I was given a report from a local farmer about increased monster activity to the north of his fields. He said there was a large group of fire lizards, which were charring the trees and setting the undergrowth ablaze. He tried to put the fire out, but to little avail. Would you girls mind lending this old man a hand? I fear the blaze will grow stronger than ever if left unchecked. But of course we will. We'll be only too happy to help. Yeah, yet you are the only one that is actually, happy about that. If you look at the CG. Felicia drops Alex a neat courtesy. What say the rest of you? Do you accept? Of course. I couldn't let this man's farm burn down. But not as enthusiastic. I have to. The forest back home won't let it burn. Not enthusiastic as well. We'll do all I can. Well, I can't say I care much for fire. The smoke is sacred and it can sting your eyes. It smells bad too. I'd really rather relax, but I suppose there's no rest for the wicked. Also not enthusiastic. There's only one person. Oh, okay. I'll do my best to help. My water magic might be of some use. Yeah. Very well. Then it's decided. Thank you for your help, girls. I don't know what I would do without you. And as for the rest of you, I glanced at the other adventurers. I have had several reports of monster activity last hour long. I have more than enough jobs to keep you occupied too. Shall we start divvying our responsibilities? Alex seems cheery enough, but I'm not concerned about these developments. There have been a lot of monsters in the forest as of late. It's becoming a real problem. In the past, Grimoire had so many adventures there wasn't enough quests to keep them all busy. Now, it's quite the opposite. There are new monsters to fight each and every day, and there aren't always enough knights and mages on hand to quell these threats. More men are getting hurt, but we've barely made a dent in the waves of monsters that keep pouring forth from the depths of the forest. This increased monster activity isn't normal. There has to be somebody behind this chaos. But who? Could be the dragon woman Felicia and I met last night. She didn't seem like the sort of person who would be capable of commanding an army of monsters, but looks can be deceiving. Hey, I mean, she doesn't need to command them really. She can just summon them and let the monsters go wild. That's all there is to it. Few people would take me for a knight at first glance either. Things are getting so confusing, I don't know what to think anymore. Don't know. So you are the wicked monsters that have been terrorizing the local farmers, are you? Well, I shall not stand for your impudence. By the name of Felicia and rebel Diligent, I will not let you spread ruin and discord across the land as you see fit. If you wish to harm the good people of Lemuria, then you will have to go through me first. Or something like this. And me. I draw my sword and thrust at the fire lizards, lurking in the undergrowth. I still feel wet behind the ears. I'm not as good fighter as Felicia, but well, yeah. I'm sure that lizards are listening to what you are saying. I'm going to my best regardless. Q! I dash forward, sword in hand, and cut through one of the fire lizards that darts forward to meet me. My blade cleaves right through its middle and collapses upon the ground with a little toot. I feel a little bad for killing it. Fire lizards are quite cute. Lizards are not cute. As far as monsters go, they're definitely cuter than mandragoras. Both are not cute. Fire lizards are about the same size as rabbits, though they aren't fluffy and their eyes are large and winsome. One might think, judging by their small statures, that they are harmless. But... Aha! That's hot! That's really hot! How dare you try to set me like cape on fire! You horrible creature! Take this! But that couldn't be further from the truth. As per their name, fire lizards have the ability to produce flames. They're a little like dragons in that sense, though they're far smaller. They can be just as attractive, though, particularly in large numbers. This part of the forest, when we finally arrived, was already smoking. The bushes were all alight, as were the trees, and the grass was patchy and spotted with cinders. Fighting these creatures wouldn't be so hard in the forest when already on fire, but the smoke in the air is so thick it's hard to see. I try to slash at the lizard, but it narrowly avoids my blade. It jumps back, secreting itself in the swirling smoke while I try to catch it. Where have you gone? On the way! I need to take care of you! I see a bit more movement in the grove. The bushes rustle and dash forth. There! I try to pierce the retreating lizard through the heart, but the creature is again too fast for me. It rears back, then speeds a flurry of flames right at my face. If those flames connect with me, it will really hurt. Fire lizards can produce flames as hot as dragons can. That's what I've heard at least, but their fire is more than strong enough to cause serious burns. I need to get out of the way, but don't worry! With a flick of her wrist, Tart conjures up a volley of water. This water quenches the worst of the flames before they can reach me, and some of the burning bushes too. Also thick. I'll just permit you to put out the fires. You just need to concentrate on killing these pests, Estelle. You too, Felicia, Rune. Right. Thanks, Tart, your big help. For Felicia's fairly appreciative, Rune doesn't justify Tart's words with an answer. Instead, she turns her back upon her fleeing companion and swipes a blow at a nearby fire lizard with her paws. Tart sighs. Still not talking to me. What a drag. You could at least say thank you now. If it weren't for me, you guys would be toast right now. Dispirited but not discouraged, Tart continues to put out the fires which rage around us. I know I should focus on dispatching these pesky lizards, but there is something almost hypnotic about Tart's motions. The water that swirls around her is like a living, breathing being. It's fluid and snake-like in its motions, suspended in the air. Tart is able to control the water with ease. It reacts to her slightest movements, dipping and arcing with precisions. I mean precision, not precisions, whatever. A cornered fire lizard tries to spit more embers in my direction, but I want you to harm Estelle. Estelle. Tart uses her magic to reduce the flames before they can reach me. The short-lived fire hisses and spits before sizzling into non-existence. Now all the fires have been put out, and Tart even uses her magic to heal some of the raised grass and trees. The forest looks almost the same as it did before. Tart might act like a lazy vagabond, but when it comes to combat, she might be the most talented of us all. Truly is impressive. Thank you, Tart. I appreciate it. It's no problem. I had to see your face get ruined, Estelle, and keep you safe. All the thanks. I need. Oh, if you want to treat me, I wouldn't mind throwing down some fatty tuna and yeah! That can be arranged. I'll let you all the tuna you want for being so very helpful. Yay! It's my lucky day! Although, Felicia smiles, even as she dispatches another fire lizard, barely pausing to draw in breath, with each cut and thrust of her blade. Since you're a cat girl, I think you'd better eat it all up out of a bowl. How does that sound? What the fuck is wrong with you, Felicia? Seriously. Well, Tart hisses. You'd make me out of a bowl of I've done for you. How heartless can you be? Don't worry, I was on teasing. It was not funny at all. I'm not sure if I like your jokes. No one likes them. You should count yourself lucky I'm so loyal, or I might turn you on you for that. Please, don't protect her, okay? Don't protect her from the fire, really. Yes. All the same, Tart continues to aid us. She casts spells on the lizards, while Rune dashes forth to slay the last of them. With that, our job is done. That went better than I thought. What do you think, Felicia, Tart, Rune? I look at my companions, ready to congregate on their hard work, but I pause, I blink, then I stare! Was being too optimistic. Things didn't wrap up quite as neatly as I hoped. Rune looks distinctly worse for wear. I don't know what you are talking about. She was able to avoid going up in a blaze of burning fire, but she's instead been drenched with a deluge of water. She must have gotten caught up in the shower of Tart's water magic. Now she's soaked. Oh no. Are you alright? You didn't get hurt, did you? Rune blinks at me from beneath her dripping bangs. Her eyes are glazed, and she looks shocked, as well as she might be. After all, she did get blasted with the magical equivalent of a moonstone.
Estelle, you worry about me?
I'm very worried. You don't look hurt, but we should probably get back to Grimoire as fast as possible. If you stay in those damn clothes, you'll catch a cold.
Down? That's right.
Rune looks down at herself, her shoulders quivering.
I died wet.
Was before, but then the god! That awful woman! Rune glowers at Tart. She soaked me with water. Did it on purpose. Want to humiliate me. I hit her.
Hey, I didn't try to hit you with the spell. It was an accident. I was putting out a fire and you couldn't do it.
My fault. Rune's eyes narrowed. You said it's my fault. You soaked me with water. Don't blame me.
It's cold. Cold like ice. Feels like needles. Hard to breathe. You almost killed me. I swear, it was an accident.
And... God damn it. Rune gives a bark of humorous laughter and spits on the ground. You said accident. I don't believe. You lying. Want to hurt me. You always want to hurt me. Can't be trusted. You wait. Bet you want to hurt me. Want to get rid of me. I don't know why even. In our party. You horrible woman. Can't trust. No like. Will never like. I hate you.
Please, I'm being honest. This was a mistake.
I would never actively try to harm you. I know we argue a lot and I say mean things, but it's all in jest. I'm not being serious. No matter what you might think about me, we're still teammates. I was trying to help you. Why can't you understand that? Why are you so determined to pack fights all the time and think the worst of me? It isn't fair. You're not giving me a chance.
I gave you a chance. Gave you lots of chances. You take advantage. Well, no more.
I'm sick of you. Sick. Rune's voice breaks off. Her nose twitches and then she coughs into one of her paws. Her body is still slick with water. Tremors rack her eyes and a strand of snow drips from one of her nostrils. Her face looks horribly flushed. She must be coming down with something. Rune, please! You need to stop agreeing with Tart. It's more Tart right now. You keep standing around. You're really gonna get sick. I'm sick already. Sick of Tart. She betrayed me once. Can't do it again. I tried to put up with her, but I can't. I had enough. I never want to see her again. I hate her. Hey, Rune, wait! Tart calls after Rune, but to the bay, she's already storming off, her ears folded flat against her skull. I don't think I've ever seen Rune look so angry before. She was positively livid. And I think she meant every single word she said. She really does hate Tart. I mean... as much as I'd like them to get along, I mean, I understand why. She would hold a grudge. Sakura Knight won. I don't really think Tart meant to do Rune in water, but that doesn't seem to matter. Rune is using Tart the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's afraid if she opens her heart to Tart, she'll get betrayed again. And I guess it was explained right now. Sorts of. Rune is most likely trying to protect herself. But by shining Tart, she's only serving to tear our party apart.
This could be bad. What are we going to do?
We'll maybe find out in the next episode or something like this. Let's end it here. We'll continue tomorrow. I wish they could get along, but is it even possible? Hard to tell. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode of Sakura Knight 2 and hope to see you tomorrow as well. Have a great day. Bye bye.